Why you starting loving me? You don't know who I am, human.
Why do you find me beautiful, human? He loved the alien woman no one dared to love. Prologue. The stars were never meant to be touched by human hands, yet he reached for them anyway. In a quiet corner of the galaxy, a wounded soldier named Ethan Hale was sent on a mission that wasn't supposed to change his heart. But it did, the moment he saw her. A woman unlike any he'd ever known. An alien with eyes like fractured moons. And a face that terrified even her own kind. Chapter 1. The Forbidden Planet. The war between humans and the Karyans had ended 5 years ago, but the scars still burned in every veteran's memory. Ethan was one of them. Once a decorated pilot, now a scavenger, searching through abandoned Karyan outposts for tech to sell. His ship touched down on Vereen 9, a ghost planet wrapped in mist. The scanners said there was no life. But he felt something, a heartbeat echoing through the air like a whisper. As he stepped into the ruined corridors of a Karyan temple, his flashlight flickered across carvings, faces of women with silver eyes and long crystalline hair. Myths of the untouched ones, the cursed Karyans who were said to bear beauty so strange, it brought madness to mortals. Then he heard it, the faintest hum. A voice trembling. "Don't come closer." Ethan froze. Out of the shadows stepped a figure cloaked in silver fabric. Her hair shimmered with shifting hues of violet and blue. Her skin glowed faintly, as if the stars themselves had been trapped beneath it. And yet, there was something broken about her face. A scar ran from her jaw to her cheekbone, and her eyes were mismatched. One silver, one pale gold. "Who are you?" Ethan whispered. "A mistake," she said. "Leave this place, human. It's not meant for your kind." Chapter 2. The woman no one dared to love. Her name was Lyra'ven, the last of the starborn maidens, a Karyan caste exiled for their beauty. Her people believed she carried a curse, that any who gazed too long into her eyes would lose their sanity or fall to obsession. Ethan didn't believe in curses. He only saw loneliness. "If you're dangerous," he said, stepping closer, "then so am I." Lyra looked at him as though he had spoken a forbidden truth. "You shouldn't even look at me." "Then tell me to close my eyes," he said softly. Her silence was answer enough. Days turned into nights. Ethan returned again and again, bringing food, tools, stories from Earth. Lyra listened but rarely spoke. She lived in the temple's ruins, surrounded by starlit crystals that resonated with her emotions. One evening, as he fixed a broken transmitter, she asked quietly, "Why do you find me beautiful, human?" He looked up, meeting her gaze fully for the first time. "Because beauty isn't what others dare to see," he said. "It's what they fear to understand." Her lips parted, not in pride but disbelief. No one had ever spoken to her like that. Her kind saw her as cursed. Humans would see her as a monster. But this human saw her. Chapter 3. The Dance of Shadows. The planet's nights were endless and soft. Lyra began to show him the ways of her people. How they wove light from crystals to form music. How they could read emotions through starlight. When she smiled, the mist around them shimmered. But not everyone was blind to what was happening. A human patrol detected energy signals from Vereen 9. Ethan's commander warned him, "If you're consorting with Karyan survivors, you'll be court-martialed." Ethan ignored the transmission. Love had already made its choice. He returned to Lyra that night, his heart pounding. "They're coming for you," he told her. "Then I'll leave," she said. "No," he whispered, gripping her hand. "We'll leave together." Lyra hesitated. "If I go among your people, they'll kill me. Then we'll go where there are no people." Chapter 4. The Kiss Beneath the Stars. They escaped aboard Ethan's ship, the Seraphine. As it broke through Vereen 9's atmosphere, Lyra's tears drifted like drops of light in zero gravity. For the first time she saw the stars without fear. Ethan watched her, and something inside him broke free, All the walls built by war and pain fell away. On earth, he said, there's a word, love. It means giving your soul to someone, even if the world forbids it. In Karyan tongue, she replied, we call it verathiel, the act of binding one's light to another's. Then, he whispered, let our lights bind. Their lips met, soft, trembling, electric. For a heartbeat, the stars seemed to hold still. But fate, cruel as ever, wasn't done with them. Chapter 5, The Hunter's Arrival. As the Seraphine drifted through uncharted space, a Karyan warship appeared. Ancient, black as obsidian. Lyra went pale. It's my people, she said. They've come to take me back. The ship hailed them. On the screen appeared a tall, silver-eyed woman wearing a crown of crystal. Lyra'ven of the exiled blood, she said coldly. You broke the vow of solitude. You tainted your starfire with human touch. Mother, Lyra whispered. Please, return, or both of you will be destroyed. Ethan stood in front of Lyra. You'll have to kill me first. The Karyan queen's eyes flared with light. Then so be it. Chapter 6, The Sacrifice. A beam of cosmic energy ripped through the void. Ethan pushed Lyra aside, taking the blast across his chest. The cabin filled with burning light. Lyra screamed, holding him as he fell. Why? She cried. Why would you do this for me? Because you showed me what the stars are supposed to mean, he whispered. Not distance, but hope. Her tears glowed, fusing with his wounds. Her power, once feared, began to awaken. She pressed her hands over his heart. Verathiel, she chanted, her voice trembling. My light for yours. The ship blazed with radiant energy. The Karyan fleet faltered, blinded by the brilliance bursting from Lyra's body. Her curse, her beauty, was finally unleashed, not as destruction but salvation. When the light faded, the enemy ships were gone, and Ethan lay still. Chapter 7, The Miracle of the Starfire. Lyra thought he was gone. She cradled him, whispering songs of her people, until his heartbeat returned, faint but steady. Her power had healed him, though it drained her completely. She smiled weakly. Now you carry part of me, human. You are light and flesh both. Then I'll never be alone again, Ethan said, tears falling freely. They found refuge on a hidden moon, a world of crystal lakes and violet skies. There they built a small home. No war, no prejudice, only peace. Every night, Lyra would ask him the same question with a teasing smile. Why do you find me beautiful, human? And every night he gave the same answer. Because you shine in places no one dares to look. Chapter 8, The Legend. Years later, travelers would speak of the man of light and his alien bride. They said that when the moons aligned, one could see a beam of gold and silver rise from that lonely moon. Two souls intertwined, keeping their vow across eternity. In the ancient Karyan texts, a new prophecy appeared. One day, the light once feared will teach the universe to love again. And somewhere in the silence of the stars, Ethan's voice echoed softly through the ether. Why do you find me beautiful, human? Because I finally understand what beauty truly is. Epilogue. Lyra watched the stars from her garden, her silver hair now streaked with faint threads of gold, proof of the life she shared with Ethan. When he took her hand that night, she smiled faintly. We defied two worlds for this, she whispered. And I'd do it again, he said. The stars shimmered, as if bowing to their love. And far across the galaxies, 1,000 hearts began to believe again, that beauty isn't in perfection. It's in the courage to love what others fear.